Hello everyone and welcome to Quest and Chaos. Tonight we are playing the game Adventure Begins for ages 10 and up. And 10 might be a stretch.
For what, your age?
Yes. This is a cooperative family-style game featuring the world of Dungeons and Dragons. It is an introductory to sort of the mythology, the I don't know what you call it.
Roleplay,
Yeah.
flavor.
It's an introduction to roleplay for small children.
Yeah.
So we're going to play it as adults.
I mean, we are basically small children in oversized bodies, so it's appropriate.
So the way that the game begins is that you choose a monster. In this case, we're going to choose the Beholder.
Ooh.
Regis Philbin, the Beholder.
Children ages 10 and up don't know who Regis Philbin is, by the way. I barely know who Regis Philbin is.
I used to really love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I'm sorry, continue.
Anyway, so you choose the monster, you choose their associated dungeon tile, and then you put the others out in front that you have to work your way through to get to. In this case, we've actually gone a little bit further and made it easier on us by taking out one of those dungeon tiles. It makes the game shorter and less repetitive.
It's called scalable.
Yeah.
It is. So that is somebody on the Board Game Geek suggested that as a way to scale the game down because it does get more difficult with fewer players. So we have Gauntle Grim, which is where the Beholder lives, and then Mount Hottenau, where there's a fire giant, although we're not playing that, and then Winterwood, which is some other monster.
Great.
Possibly the Green Dragon?
Death Sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Ha!
That's a great name for a dragon.
It really is.
For a children's dragon, Death Sleep. The dragon will get you, kids. All right, so then what you do is you take the 3 Beholder mini-bosses, because we're playing the Beholder, and you put them out. We only put the second 2 because of the scaled game boards. Then you take, we're starting in Neverwinter Wood, so there is a deck of cards that is specific to the environment. There's not a lot. There's probably 38, 40. There's
Somebody
30,
will count
30
them
cards
later.
in there. 32 cards in there, if I had to guess. We'll play that game later. And this is the DM tray. And the way that the game starts is that the oldest person is the dungeon master.
Shut up.
With. So I'm just gonna hand that over to you, Amy.
Thanks. Thank you. I get to run the first set of monsters or challenges.
And each just hold
By
off,
the way,
hold off on
for that oldest person comment, you're going to have to DM your regular D&D games using just this tray. You're going to be like, nope, as you roll.
I mean, that is exactly what it said on the How to Play This Game video, the oldest person at the table. Sorry.
Please continue.
If anybody has an extra couch, I could use one. So once you sort of set that up, you choose your adventurers, and there's a little bit of flavor to the adventurers. There are different, just to kind of show one here. So I am playing the human sorcerer. I'm just going to kind of do this. So the first thing you do is you choose sort of an image. So on this card there is a male and a female side. So you get to choose one of those two. It's better than just having one choice.
True.
And then there are 4 different sort of personalities that you get to choose. So if I get rid of this and I go to the special, I go to the special. I don't know what that one is. But there are options. So I can be the tornado, which is unpredictable, harsh, and decisive. That's our sort of keywords for you to roleplay. Again, I don't know if unpredictable, harsh, and decisive is something you want to tell a 10-year-old to roleplay.
Isn't that sort of with the
A
territory
10-year-old?
already?
Yeah.
That's just 10-year-olds, yeah.
In my case, and there is in the middle of that board is one special thing that you get to do once per dungeon board. So the tornado is a wind wielder. Sorcerer's magic can be wild and unexpected. Once per dungeon board, you may use a gust of magic to re-roll a low roll. So I get advantage once per board if I were using that. I am actually playing the healer, which we'll get to in a second. And then we get our level 1 abilities. So if you look at this card, in the top are your basic abilities, which might be an attack spell, an attack weapon, an attack move, or something else.
Or that fourth magical thing. How about a spell? Did you cover the spell?
I did spell.
The weapon,
what else could
the
it
move?
be? I don't know. Maybe we'll encounter it at some point, or we won't.
We'll find out.
So the way so if you see that, the top one says 5+ on the D20. 20 does. I don't know if that's Burning Hands, but on my card it says Burning Hands, which if I roll the die, and 18, so that's above a 5, I do 1 point of damage. If I decide to use the magic missiles in my card here, which is 12+, which you have to declare ahead of time. You roll 15 above, I do 2 points of damage. And then there is the sort of describe what you want to do attack, which is almost always the best thing to do in my opinion. Not always, but almost always, where you come up with something fun to say and then you get to roll. It's really kind of all that it is. 1 through 10, nothing happens. 11 through 16, 2 points of damage for the level 1. 17+, you get a point of damage, and you stun the monster so they can't attack you. You then get to go to level 2. At a certain point, we will level up in this game, at which point, for instance, I have Meteor Storm, which is 5+ on the die, does 2 damage, 12+ on the die does 3 damage, and one of those is an attack spell, and one is an enchanted weapon, so it's a weapon attack. So there are certain things that have harder to hit if you're using magic or a weapon. And then the same thing, it's a special, you make something up, attack. Be creative. And that's kind of, so at the end of it, you're going to have a character sheet that looks like that. And that is what my character sheet kind of looks like.
And your death tracker.
Yep, and my death tracker.
I'm sorry, health tracker.
So that is the character abilities. We have all chosen things to be. We each get an item from the backpack.
Oh, wait.
I have a backpack. I have my backpacks.
I don't have a
backpack.
Well,
Yep.
Do I need something from the backpack? I don't even
yes.
know where the backpack.
It's under the tile.
Yep. So my.
I thought he'd done all of this.
Me too. So I'm a burglar. I have a burglar's backpack. So in my little backpack, I have a crowbar, a large ball of yarn, which is great for knitting sweaters later in between the dungeons, a grappling hook, and lock and chain. So I'm suspecting that I'm going to have to bring some of these items into play at some point in time.
Mm.
And these are, for the most part, flavor.
Just wait and see.
Okay.
I'm going to use my yarn. To spin a web to entrap someone. That's
There we
not
go.
flavor.
Yeah.
That's real life. That's real life dungeon crawling, my
Yes.
friend.
So there are item cards as well that we are able to purchase with coins that we purchase with loot that we get from monsters or defeating enemies or encounters, because not everything is an enemy to be defeated. You sometimes want to talk to things.
Yet.
Lies.
And honestly, I think that's kind of the bulk of it.
Should we talk about the board itself, what the little squares mean, and then how to fight? Fight,
Yes.
fight.
So how to fight. So there are core spaces, which are these 3 spaces running down the center, and then a boss space. Actually, I don't know if that's what that's called exactly.
Or mini boss space.
Mini boss space or objective space. It's something. And then you have monster spaces off to the side. If somebody wanted to go off and fight a monster, they could go off on their own and fight a monster, or they could go off as a group and fight a monster.
Don't split the party.
No.
And
Worst advice ever.
What happens when you go to that, you flip through the little card deck until you get a monster, then you fight the monster. You may want to do that if you need coins for leveling up or to buy items. Or if you just want to get this game over with, if you're a parent and your child is playing this, you'd be like, we're sticking to the core spaces, everybody. Because there's 4 encounters per board, and you will find out quickly what this game is all about.
All right, and then when we do have to encounter a monster, how do we figure out initiative?
We all roll. So the first thing that happens is the dungeon master pulls the first card, puts it up top.
This one is not a. This one is. Ooh, here's your first enemy, my friends.
Oh, Banshee.
Yes.
Fun.
And you get to read the flavor text that is on the back of that.
Okay. So if we were going to fight the Banshee, a former yodeling soloist. She was apparently an opera singer in her past life, quite infamous.
Probably an old friend of mine.
Possibly. This Banshee could topple snow off a mountain long before she died and gain supernatural volume.
The cards are very cute and very interesting.
I don't know if I'd call her cute. I mean, that's all subjective, sir.
Well, I mean, just kind of cheating here. One of the items that you could get is actually a baby owl bear.
Oh.
So you can get a little baby owl bear, and it helps you out.
I want a baby.
All right, the Banshee's going to the bottom of the pile.
So at the beginning of everything, we start on a space, and when you start a turn on a core space, we do an encounter,
Okay.
and we play the game. Do we want to go over exactly what each person is first? I think
Sure.
we should. Amy,
Yep,
let's start with you.
absolutely. So I am a dragonborn bandit. I am, oh good lord, Corin Nemesis. There's Corin, or Corinne, however you choose to say it. I don't know. And so I'm a red dragon rogue. I'm a bandit, and so my special ability is once per tile, I can heal, which is going to come in handy when we get to the Beholder. And I also chose Survivalist. So essentially, if I'm using my special attack, I have to describe from my surroundings something that I use as a weapon, just as flavor, so I can roll my special abilities. If not, I have a sneak attack and I have a short sword.
All right. You can go ahead.
All right, I am playing Thea Silverfrond, who is an elf bard. She is the Seeker, and her special ability is Inspiring Voice. Rally your party with just the sound of your voice. Once per dungeon board, you may sing to re-roll a low roll. I apologize for the viewers at home. And my thing is theatrical distraction. I describe how I get the monster's attention using musical instruments or an item in my backpack. Probably by doing like a on the violin.
And then accidentally taking the bow and flinging it.
It's a good way to get attention.
Very nice. I am Salazar Astario, a human sorcerer. I am playing my special thing is the healer. I am merciful, selfless, but high-strung. And my special once per dungeon board is Soothing Words. When you see someone in need, your first instinct is always to help. Once per dungeon board, you may roll to see how much health you can distribute.
Every time you roll for health, I need a soothing word from you. So you better get that thesaurus out immediately.
Susurrus.
Yes.
It's part of my explorer's pack. So I have
The thesaurus.
yes, burning hands and magic missiles. We talked about that, and then I am an illusionist, so I can describe how I use magic to confuse the monster, and then roll for my special attack.
So he's basically playing Sebastian.
His usual character.
Yes.
In fact, the name is pretty close to most of your characters'
Yeah,
names
exactly.
as well.
And
What's in your backpack, sir?
Oh, I didn't say it was on mine.
frying pan, spyglass, book of languages, and climbing harness.
Are you going to beat someone over the head with the frying pan?
Well, I don't see
Or are you
why
just
not.
going to read a
Maybe I'll-
dictionary to them? Basically, like a foreign
Yes.
language dictionary.
Mine has a set of fancy clothes, an oil lamp, a poison kit, and a hunting falcon. I have ideas for distractions with that
Ooh,
falcon.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so are we going
Tiny.
to start, or should we just kind of describe combat really quickly? How it's different than D&D?
Okay. Combat actually goes pretty quick. You choose what your ability you are going to use, or what weapon attack, or move attack, or magic attack you are going to use, or the fourth one. And then you roll the die, and if you succeed, you do the damage next to it, and then the monster attacks you right back, unless they are stunned. So the monster is going to attack each one of us as we attack it
That's just mean.
Right?
until it's dead. And then we then we each get the loot that is indicated on the bottom of the card.
Oh, good. So it's not like that is the loot and it gets distributed?
Yeah.
Nice.
So if we all go together to fight a monster, we all get the cash prizes.
I mean, I think that's the winning strategy here,
Yeah,
right?
because it'll
Yeah.
take less to kill it then too.
That
So-
too.
So beginning of the game, we start on a core space.
Okay, so I will pull something called Follow the Leader. What is that a picture of?
It's a little goblin.
It's a little goblin? I know, he's a cutie patootie, but I also see the fact that he's got like some sort of chest that looks like it's either gaseous or will explode. We'll find out.
Cool.
Okay, so follow the leader. Oh, it's a boggle. A boggle appears and leads you off the path into a clearing with a chest. He gestures to it expectantly. What do you do? So you have two choices, A or B. A, you wouldn't want to disappoint him. Try and open the chest. Always open the chest. Or B, boggles can be pretty mischievous. Leave the chest alone.
I mean, of course it's mischievous, but there might be loot.
Well, maybe he locked his brother inside.
I mean, that would be pretty mischievous of a boggle is to lock your brother in there.
Maybe he locked his keys in there like my mom.
Ice, and obviously you see the results, so you can't decide.
I didn't read them though,
Okay.
because on the back of the card there's a little hand that has like a little red
okay.
stop sign, so it says
Gotcha.
stop, so that means that I get to play too.
Okay.
So should we decide together to,
Let's
what
decide
are we
together.
doing?
I think that there's a boggle in need inside that chest, so I think we open it.
I think there is gold and meat inside that chest.
I
So we
think
should
there's
open
nothing
it.
but explosives inside of it, but I still think we should open it.
I was going to say, I don't think that's a turnoff for you, is it?
Not entirely. Okay, so we chose A. We don't want to disappoint him. So -1 gold. -1 gold. I don't know how we have a -1 gold when we don't have any to start with.
Okay.
The chest releases a cloud of purple smoke. The boggle robs you in the dark. I need to use that one. Here, check it out.
That's a good one.
It's a -1. I don't know. I'm gonna have. So apparently, when I get a gold piece, I have to give it back.
So this is, and then the other one is the boggle is angry and squirts you with something, and you -1 health.
So either way, we were
Yeah.
losing something, and I'd rather lose the gold than the health.
Yeah.
especially because
we
we
don't
don't
have any.
Yep.
have any
Sorry,
gold.
sorry, boggle buddy, but there's no gold to be had in these
Sucks to
pockets.
be you. We're poor.
All right, so I put that at the bottom.
The true millennial feel. No,
Yes.
I
Yep.
It goes around.
oh, does it? I thought they stayed the DM for the whole tile.
No,
Nope.
each time it changes.
Yep. So if you and I wander away, then Thomas would play DM for us because then we don't see the monster stuff. But if not, it just keeps going around the table.
Yep. So I say we just move it along on the core space.
All right.
Sure. I do want to fight a monster.
Well, do you want to go to a monster space right away? Because we're not supposed to see what's next. So,
So that means you're gonna look.
well, somebody put them in backwards.
Should we go one ahead and then see if it's a monster?
Let's all go to a monster space.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go fight something.
Now we're gonna
Fight,
go to
fight,
a monster
fight.
space. So you, there we go. So we are going to fight a green hag.
Ooh.
It's not that bad.
Well, in real Dungeons and Dragons, it is.
The blue hags are the ones you need to worry about.
The
And then
sea hags are
there's-
pretty easy.
Hags just suck.
There's a clip here to kind of keep track of the health. So I'll just kind of like show that.
Let everybody see the back.
There's no way to read that. I can barely read it here. If you cross this powerful creature, she won't hesitate to take you down, warts and all.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
We have a monster in front of us.
Okay, so-
now we all roll initiative to see who gets the highest to go first.
14.
1.
Mine's cocked. 16.
Okay.
It's the same number.
It is the same number. I am going to attack it. And right now I have not looked at anything, so I think that...
It's hard not to metagame because it's like I've run hags before.
this does not have any of the features of hags.
Okay.
0 features of hags.
So it actually makes it easier to not metagame because
Exactly.
what we think we know, we don't know.
Nope,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. But if I'm right, I'm be annoyed, and then you told me not to play that.
I think I'm just going to go straight to... I'm going to start reading from my... so I'm going to use Illusionist, which is describe how you use magic. So I'm going to use make it look like my book of languages is this big and try and get her to read it as she's... But the font is way too small, so she's like, I'm confused, I can't really read that. That is a 5, so I do no damage, and nothing happens, and it attacks back. For a 3, which is no hit.
Yay!
So we know 1 to 3 is no hit.
It's good.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So then who goes first? Tiana, because it goes clockwise?
Does this way?
Okay.
Yes.
Well then, I will use theatrical distraction. I have a hunting falcon sitting on my shoulder, and this falcon does not care for hags, so it's gonna go and fly at its face and go whoosh right in its face, and then clock while it's distracted. 14, so 2 damage.
2 points of damage to the hag. You can see
Ooh.
Wow.
You can see how quickly that one dropped.
Wow, yeah.
Some of them don't drop that fast.
Okay. So the hag attacks
Oh,
now
back.
the
she
hag
attacks.
attacks back
Fingernail attack.
with a 6.
That's gonna sting.
You are right.
Oh, wow.
Claws for 1 point of damage.
See, I know things about hags.
How many times have you run hags?
Just once, but I read an entire thing about, what was the book? Know What the Monsters Do?
Yeah.
Oh, the monsters know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
exactly. The
I
monsters
need
know
that
what they're
book.
doing. And so it helped me sort of focus on the fact that if you're running a hag, and again, sorry everybody if this is really boring, but they're really just spellcasters, and they work better in a coven together. So I needed to then design like actually melee fighters around them.
Sure.
So they only have, like, you only can do close contact quarters like with the claws. That's kind of all they get.
So they're better at a distance with melee fighters between them and the party.
Yeah, so that they can spellcast, and then you have that wall of protection around them.
That makes sense.
I'm sorry, Thomas. Is
No.
it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, so I think I'm going to play it safe and poke her with my short sword.
All right.
Just be like, poke, poke, poke. Is there anybody in there? So I need 12 and above to do some damage. And I got a 14.
So
Nice.
how many points of damage?
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage is enough to kill the
Yes.
green hag.
Yes. Thank you, dice.
And at the end of that, so I do want to. So 1 to 4 was no hit. 5, she creates an illusion of screeching insects. Quick, plug your ears until the next combat turn. I don't know what that means.
I mean, we would then physically like plug our ears,
Yeah.
because it's meant to be like a silly role playing game.
Glad we didn't get that. 6
What?
plus, she uses claws, and we each get 1
This is the best part of the
Gold.
day.
Yay!
Thank you.
coin. Ka-ching.
Ching ching. All right.
I do have to say we were really lucky. I haven't lost any health yet.
Shh.
Watch.
Well, there's only one place for us to go.
Okay.
So up to the core spot again,
Yep.
where flying blind.
My specialty.
All right. All players roll.
Okay.
I think the DM is left out of that one.
Does it say at the
Yes.
bottom?
No, sorry. I think it says if the DM is left out of it, then it says very specifically.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's the DM has
Yeah.
to do it as well.
Okay. Ooh, 19.
2.
Nat 20.
Player with the lowest roll looks up and gets hit in the eye. Next time, keep your head down. Lose 1 health.
That's the worst.
I am upset.
Your falcon
There are
pooped.
more dice here if you decide that green one is not
The
cut.
falcon pooped on you.
Yeah, basically. All right, so that is the end of that.
Okay, so where are we going next? Are we going to fight something or are we going to move on?
We haven't even come close to being able to level up. I kind of...
I think we go fight something.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're doing one board
Less,
less.
yeah.
So
Okay, so essentially,
we end up doing the same amount
I
of space.
keep pulling until I find
A monster.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, the yellow top.
it's the
Yeah.
yellow top. Okay, so let me do this.
Stop!
But then
Just-
those just get stuck underneath, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. So we fight an owl bear, which personally I think is cute, even though
They're
apparently
so
it's dangerous.
That's yeah, but they're dangerous.
But they're adorable.
And of course, it sounds exactly like how I would describe it. It's a bear, but also an owl. Rawr. That's literally, it's like rawr.
That is exactly how you would describe it.
It's a bear, but an owl.
All right.
Okay,
so
so
we are going
we
to
roll.
roll initiative. 14.
Whoops, 11Zs.
19.
All right,
Ding.
you go ahead and
My
start. Let me put my little tracker clip on here. Whoops, wrong way.
All
Nope.
right.
Yeah. What? What am I doing?
I don't know.
How am I doing this? What
Flip
is
it around.
happening?
Flip it around twice. Both directions.
Oh, this way?
No. Once. One.
Give it to me the way it should be going. Here, just put it on this guy.
There's a hole.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was like, why can't I see this? Yeah, for ages 10 and up, I don't think so.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I will do a theatrical distraction again, and and this time because I think I recall owlbears being very being a bit light sensitive, and if not, it's going to be now anyway. So I'm going to use a little flare of magic to light my oil lamp and wave the light in its eyes. That's a 9. Nothing happens.
Okay.
So
so
it
then,
retaliates.
All right, so the owlbear rolls. And the owlbear rolled a 3, and from 3 to 9, I claw scratch for 1 point of damage. Because rawr.
Because rawr.
All right, Amy.
Okay, so I'm going to be myself and, oh boy,
What
do I
using?
want to do? Because I kind of wanted to try my survivalist by describe how you turn your surroundings into a weapon, then roll. We're in the woods, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what?
Grab a tree branch, slap it in the face.
I was about to say, or I was just going to like throw a big stick at it and just be like, take that, owlbear.
I kind of love that.
What? Do I get to keep that roll? It's a 12.
If you want.
I can verify it's a 12 because I can lean over and see it.
Okay, so on a 12, I do 2 points of damage.
And then we watch to see how far it goes down.
Yep.
Oof, okay.
Not very far.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Yep, and so then I'm going to roll to attack me because I'm sure that angered him, that I whipped him with a branch, and 1, so there's no hit, and I'm going to go retrieve this while you decide
All
what you're
right.
going to do.
I am going to, seeing that didn't do a lot of damage, I am going to, I think we're just working this thing down. I'm going to use Burning Hands, which is a 5+. 10.
Nice.
How many points of damage?
1 point of damage.
Is that a spell that's out away from me or near me?
It is an attack spell.
Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Just for flavor.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let me roll to get you. Let me roll to get you.
Yes, someone else takes some freaking damage.
You have singed my feathers, sir. You shall pay. With an 8, you'll be paying with, I'm going to bite you for 2 points of damage.
Oof. Down to 8. All right. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do the distraction again. if it lands, it's good. If not, I also have a poisoner's kit, and that are a bunch of little vials. I'm just gonna take out one of the vials and huck it at its face.
Hit it in the beak.
I hope he's like,
Right. Apparently he does, because I
Yep.
rolled a 7.
okay. All right, so he's going to go ahead and attack you back. So after he goes whoosh with his little
It's going to
paw
knock it back
claw.
at you.
And then he comes in for the bite. So you take 2 points of damage. I am just hot. I'm rolling hot here for this
You
owlbear.
are. I am
Yeah.
at half health.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-ohs.
We don't have a lot of coins.
Yeah, right.
So explain this to me. So on my turn, I'm not down any, but if I was down some, or maybe like on your turn, would you skip your turn then to attack the owlbear and maybe heal both of you?
So once per board, I could do that.
Okay.
And it does not, when you use that ability, it does not attack you.
Okay.
So if I were to heal, it would not attack me.
Got it. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to, again, use my survivalist skill and my surroundings, and this time I find a rock and I chuck it at the little guy. I'm sorry, you're adorable. And it's a 4, so guess what I do? Nothing.
It attacks back.
Yep, and he attacks me back.
At least it's not just me getting
For an 8, so I do take 2 points of damage.
All right.
good. Join me in the pain.
So I am going
Whose
to.
idea was this? To go fight another thing because we don't have enough money?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use my healer ability, which is once per dungeon board. So I get to roll a d20. And 2 people get 1 point of healing back. So each of you gets 1 healing.
That's very
back.
nice of you. Thank you.
And it does not attack me back because I used the healing ability. Tiana, it is your go.
All right, I'm gonna start playing it safe now, and then use the short bow for 5+. Please. Oh, now I roll a 19. Now I roll a freaking 19 and do 1 point of damage to it.
Okay. All right, so we're working down this thing here.
You and I need to come to an agreement.
And that's 9. I am hot stuff with these dice, so that's another 2 points of damage.
Oh, man.
All right, so I'm not going to play it safe. I'm going to climb the tree and stab it with my short sword. So give me a minute. And that's a 7, and guess who doesn't hit it? This one.
Now let's see if those hot dice hit you back.
Yep, I'm sure the hot dice will hit me back. Can I roll with a D10? Yeah, I do hit myself back for 2 points of damage.
And that is a D10 that you're rolling. So.
No, she meant for her own attacks.
Yeah, I was like, can I roll this D10 for my own attacks?
All right. I'm going to use Burning Hands again because it appears to be the only thing other than your first attack that's working. 2. Did not work.
You were saying?
Are we going to be put down by an owl bear?
We might. I mean, we're first level adventurers.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Which is?
2 points of damage.
So the...
We don't even have enough money to revive ourselves.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Pay all of your gold.
Oh, I thought it was 5 of your gold.
No, all of your gold.
Ah, okay.
Which, I mean, if you only
Is
have
one.
one.
It's a cheap revival.
All right. I'm going to try the distraction again, because screw it. Come on. Nat 20.
So a natural 20 does an extra point of damage.
Really?
Yes.
Excellent. Then it does 2 points of damage, and it's stunned, so it can't hit me back.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
1, 2. Okay, we're getting down the board here. I'm wondering if I should also use my once per board and heal everybody just to kind of keep us from getting down into the below 5
Sounds
HP
good.
region. Okay.
Crit,
Okay, so
crit.
2 players. Thomas, how much damage do you have?
6 health.
Okay. Oh, pfft. So I rolled a 3, so you both take 1 point of heals.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And I am going to describe the magic. I'm going to flip through that big book again and confuse it. It's going to work this time.
Does it also confuse
I'm going to flip to a
you?
different language, so maybe Elven will confuse
Does it confuse you as well?
It does, because nothing happened.
And Thea's over here just going, your accent is terrible.
Okay, so my owlbear buddy is going to roll an 8. I'm just killing us. I'm sorry.
You really
That's
are.
2 points of damage?
That is
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
We're not even close to leveling up.
Nope.
Nope.
And we will be dead soon.
But entirely possible. I'm going to try the distraction again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because why not? 3. You
That's-
know what? I am going to use Inspiring Voice. Once per dungeon board, you may sing to re-roll a low roll. Please don't kill us.
Is that the song?
That is the song.
Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us.
Hey, you know what? At 15 for 2 points of damage, I will take that.
Okay.
Yes.
3. Okay.
We've got to be close.
All right, come on, buddy. All right. 3, so that's only 1 point of damage.
Hey,
Oof. These owlbears are tough.
they are.
He's quite large.
He's a large boy.
All right, so I'm going to use my sneak attack now. I don't know how you're going to sneak attack on an owl. You can basically, like, pull a mouse out of the snow, but... So that's a 5+. So I make it for a single point of damage. But we're close to the
And
bottom.
it attacks you back.
Come
Hot
on.
dice.
Hot dice.
Hot dice.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a 10. So I take 2 points of damage.
All right. Well, since you're right up close to it, you'll close your eyes. I'm going to use Burning Hands,
Okay.
which is my 5+, for 11 for 1 point of damage.
Yes, and it is dead finally.
Goodness.
So it doesn't attack you back. It just falls out of the tree.
And feathers. Singed
What do we
feathers.
get from that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Give
the
us
best part.
Loot!
So we get 1 coin each. So we get 1 gold. And then I'm assuming the symbol right here is an item? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Okay.
So the way
The way you do
So
it
the
is
first
you
thing you
shuffle
do
the
is you-
cards,
You throw everything.
throw them everywhere.
I was going to make the joke earlier about playing 32 card pickup with the monsters, but this is more like, I don't know how many.
So there's
cards are in
not there's
monster.
not many here. Should we just shuffle deal one, or do you want to do the pick one?
It's up. I don't know. It doesn't specify.
Monsters. We're just gonna you get that one. I get this one. I get this one.
See what I got.
Actually, I think that you're supposed to look there and choose, but I got a baby owlbear, so I like.
You robbed the nest!
Yes.
You did. Shame on you.
Stealing its baby because of that. So the baby owlbear is fuzzy and fierce. It calls you mama.
Oh,
The dead one's right behind me. That's why it's calling me Mama.
It's like, Mama?
Yes.
Did you just kill Mama?
So I get a +1 damage and +1 health. After use, flip card until you have moved to the next location.
Got it. So that's per dungeon board?
Yeah.
Or is that, when it says location, is it actually like...
Oh?
I'm going to look that up in this very small
Okay.
manual.
What'd you get?
All right, so I have a spider cloak, not quite as adorable as the baby owlbear. Hide from bad guys, eat some flies. You know, Tuesday. Watch out, it's spider... Oh, I get it. It's spider cloak. How does that song go?
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.
Hides from bad guys, eats some flies. Watch out, it's got your spider cloak. All right, so this is play to shield from any attack. After use, flip card until you have moved to the next location. So I'm assuming this is like, it can't attack me back.
And location is dungeon board.
Okay.
And I got a giant toad. Hop into battle and sick its slimy tongue upon thine foes. I think that's... Anyway. It does 2 points of damage.
Oh,
After
cool.
use, flip the card until you have moved to the next location.
Awesome.
All right, so we're getting through this Neverwinter Wood here, heading to the next course.
So is there any possibility that we could... Nope, I've already used my heal ability for the dungeon board.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's terrible. Okay.
Who's the DM? I'm the DM.
Yeah,
You are the DM, sir.
And we're going to pull True Grit.
The Western?
A
was a
pit
movie, wasn't
of
it? Yeah.
quicksand traps your party. All players roll.
Oh, I was about to say, hold on, I got a ball of yarn. I'll get you. Wait, I'll get you out with my ball of yarn.
10.
Ooh, 16.
3.
Player with the lowest roll
I'm sorry.
gets sand stuck in their teeth while trying to escape. Everything you eat is now too crunchy, -1 health.
What? Okay. Okay, look.
We're gonna have words.
All right. So the next space is the Beholder mini boss.
Oh, yeah, because I don't necessarily want to go back and fight another monster.
you.
Does anybody else?
Ooh.
This is no bueno. I'm gonna end up dying and cashing
We're
all
gonna
my
level
chips
up.
in.
We're gonna level up.
How much
Are
do
we?
you...
You need
How-
5 to level up.
Yeah.
not even close.
All right. Roll for initiative.
12.
6.
9.
All
Thomas,
right.
you go first.
I'm going straight in with the Burning Hands. It seems to work. It's 75% chance. 14. That's a 1 point of damage.
Is it a beholder that we're fighting?
No, it is a death kiss. When the mob of zombies failed, Felbrus grew impatient. It sent one of its minions to finish the job. Defeat it, or you can kiss your life goodbye.
Yes, the first Beholder card is a zombie.
That is a 5 tentacle attack. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And now I get to play against myself?
Yep.
Cool.
Remember, our items reset at the next dungeon board.
That's
so now's
true.
the
I'm
perfect
gonna
time
I'm gonna
use
go
it.
ahead and use my giant toe to do 2 points of damage to it.
So you have to hit first, then you can decide to use it. So you don't declare it up front.
So this is added 2 damage?
Yes.
Well, then I'm gonna use the short bow.
Yes.
Ah!
15.
So
Do you get to add the short bow plus the 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so I've just done effectively 3 points of damage.
Nice. Let's see
So-
how far that moves.
Oh, pretty good.
Not
All
as
right,
far
so-
as I'd like it.
Item, the item is down, and now I roll to try to hit myself, because that's a word. 2, no hit. Look,
Dice are cold over there. Actually, the dice are cold over there. Let's just,
Okay. Tough choices because I want to get this down, but I also, you know what I mean? Do I just make sure and hit it though? Okay. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to sneak attack, which is my easiest one to get. Oh!
5.
For 1 point of damage, and I'm also going to use my spider cloak. Can't hit me now.
there you go.
Does it say after it attacks or just?
It just says play shield from any attack. So I'm going to play it before it attacks me.
Okay.
That makes
Like it
sense.
doesn't say.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have declared it before anyway.
Yeah. So just go ahead and flip it over to
Yep.
indicate
Oh yeah,
you've
that's
used
right.
it.
Done.
I am going to head in with the Burning Hands again.
All right.
15, and I'm going to use the baby owlbear to scratch its eyes at the same time for 2 total points of damage, and I heal 1.
Oh, I want that card.
Thanks, baby owlbear.
Right. 1, no hit.
Excellent.
All right. I'm gonna keep playing it safe, I guess, and use the short bow. Ugh, I hate playing it safe. And every time I do, it's
Yeah.
good. The roll is good. It's frustrating. 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thomas is verifying.
Tiana should just be the DM for all of this game.
no
Get
kidding.
that die away from Amy. Let's just
Seriously,
put it
it's
that
gonna
way.
kill us in Amy's hands.
Okay, so I am gonna metagame a little bit in the fact that I can see that your hit points are down. I would ask the DM, how is it feeling? Bloodied?
Oh, more than bloodied.
Okay, so I will play it safe and sneak attack again. Come on, baby.
Ooh,
Oh, and I missed.
So
Oh,
close.
that hurts.
So now I'm gonna get smacked in the face with a tentacle, aren't
When we
I?
had good felt, that would have been a hit.
Right. 6 is a tentacle attack for 1 point of damage.
Okay, not terrible, but I'm down to 4 hit points.
How was the owlbear more painful than this thing?
I don't know. Maybe it's bigger.
All right, it's you know what? Maybe this thing can read. Here's the dwarvish section from
It-
swear words.
Does it
11.
does it
2
have an
points
eyeball?
of damage.
Congratulations, it's dead.
Yes. So yeah, reading it basically the beginning of
you just read it to death.
Simularian, and it's like.
Do not insult the Silmarillion like that. The Song of the Iron is one of the best creation myths I've ever read.
Nice face.
After we kill it, we each get 1 gold coin and an item.
Oh, another.
This better be a good
10.
item.
1 for you.
Thank you.
1 for you.
Thank you.
And 1 for me.
I got not a joke. Tangle up your enemies in a stressful ball of string for 2 points of damage.
Ooh. I'll lend you some yarn. Too bad I couldn't lend you my yarn to
Right.
get another ball of string. I have night vision goggles. Oh boy, so it's another shield. Wearing these makes you look like a terrifying knight for 1 attack. Complete with indestructible armor. Play shield from any attack. Flip when you're done.
Nice.
I get the bottomless potion of swagger. 1 swig, and not only do you feel unstoppable, you pretty much are. +1 damage, +1 health.
So you're basically Remy.
Yes. I've pre-flipped over my owlbear.
Yeah.
Yep, me too, because I'm assuming we're going to the next tile.
That's our only way to go. Is the
Okay,
next
so I'm-
core
So,
space here.
and now that we've moved
2
out of
shields.
Neverwinter Wood, we are going to Mount Hotono, which is a different stack of cards. So this handful of cards. Thank you, Thomas.
I'm not going to trade these in for a better item card because I don't have 3. I mean, I only have 3 gold pieces. And then I'll never get to level up.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get a gold piece.
Thomas, stop hoarding.
Amy just took her own gold
Well,
piece.
yeah.
And then
I
didn't
can't. I can't reach them. I have teeny tiny short person arms.
I am the thief, my friend.
Here you are, Amy.
Okay.
I played D&D when the thief was called the thief.
Okay. All right.
And when Elfwood was and an Elfwood was a class.
Yeah, and magic user was the.
So our first thing that we do is when swords fly. I wonder if this is kind of like when pigs fly.
When doves fly.
No, it's when Ruckus is around and is hucking that flamberge everywhere.
What did he want to do? He wanted to.
It's okay, because you know what? Is that a sword floating? No, it's flying. Quick, each player come up with a plan to keep yourself from getting skewered. Then the DM rolls for each player.
Ooh.
All right. I am going to open up my giant book of languages and flip it open to the orc section and hope that it doesn't hurt me.
So do I play this too because there's no...
No, the DM chooses.
Well, as long as it doesn't say everyone,
have to choose
every
who's
player
better.
except.
It just says roll for each player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
because I did see a card in that video that said specifically everyone except the DM.
Got
Okay,
it.
so
Okay.
yeah,
So I need to come up with a way to keep myself from getting stabbed. Oh boy.
Hide behind
I'm gonna like roll under some well, let's see, we're in Mount Hotono, so take cover behind a massive pile of rocks.
All right, I'm actually. Can I use my item?
I did
For flavor, you can. Yes, of
I
course.
did consider using not a joke.
Yeah, I was about to say, because honestly, I had to just roll myself up in a spider cloak. You know what I
Yeah.
would do, though? Because my character feels as dumb as most of my characters do. I would put the night vision goggles on and be like, I can't see you, you can't see me. That's the way it works.
Legit.
Totally.
Okay.
Is the
You
board
okay?
is the board in focus?
I hope so.
Yeah, I do too. All right.
Okay. Great time to ask, though. Thanks.
So you roll the d10 for each of us?
Yeah, apparently I do. So
All right,
who went first?
Thomas did.
I did.
Okay, Thomas, here's your ball.
10.
Ooh, so you got a 10. So 5 plus, you dodge your way out, you get 1 gold piece. Please take one of those.
Nice.
Okay,
Come
Tiana.
on.
That's a 6. You are also 5 plus, so you will get a gold piece.
Thank you.
Watch, this is
Good
the one
catch.
time I'm just like 0.
1.
Oh my goodness,
You
I
take
lose a
damage?
health. Yes, I take damage. Apparently the magic trick of if you can't see me, I can't see you kind of thing doesn't work. And now I have 3 health.
Actually,
I'm at 3
in
health
real
as
life,
well.
that doesn't work.
I know.
But that is a very Discworld thing to do when there's what is it, the boogeymen. If you put a piece of if you put a piece of blanket over their faces, they can't see you, so they think they don't exist and phase out of existence. It's
Yeah,
great.
if you hide under your covers, nothing can get you.
Exactly. Do we want to go fight something because we are 1 point away from leveling up, or do we keep going through the core?
I mean, the cores sometimes give us stuff. Let's fight something, yeah?
I need heals.
Well, that's why leveling up, because when you level up, you reset.
I only have 3 discs. I mean, here's
Oh.
the thing, is that's up to you guys. I'll go fight. Like, if I stay, I still don't get any more money. That's the problem. And
Right.
that's the kind of thought process. Whereas if I
But-
fight,
We can always give you 1.
you revive me to 5 by spending what? Let's put
Let's-
it this way. What'll happen is I'll die, and then you're going to spend 1 of your gold to get me back.
I think that only works if you don't have any money. I think
Yeah.
that's the way that the rule is that
So preemptively, you could give me your money.
you can trade items and coins among players.
Because revive is
You
5.
also have 2 shields.
Yeah, this is true. Revive is 5. So I need 5 gold pieces
Or
to revive.
or if you don't have any coins of your own,
Yeah. So what are we thinking? Fight?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so we're going to veer off the path.
oh no, it isn't 5 gold, Amy. When you die,
Oh,
trade
yeah.
all of your gold for 5 health.
Oh, okay. So I just lose everything then.
Okay, so
Right.
we are now going to fight a monster.
Oh boy.
A monster. Woo. And right away we get an Ifriti, which I believe is like a
Fire elemental, a fire genie,
yes.
or Jinn, or whatever.
He jingles softly as he walks, bedazzled from head to toe in glittering jewelry. Watch out, this greedy genie would happily drag you around his chains for all eternity.
I've got some chains, buddy.
Sexy.
All right, so let's roll initiative, shall we?
2.
That was almost a 20. 2
8.
for me. Roll off.
18.
Well, he
I
goes
go
first, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. Sorry, I'm used to thinking in terms of.
Yep.
Yeah, initiative.
Oh, Hachi Mama. All right, I am going to, I don't like this thing. I am going to start off with, I'm rolling hot. I'm going to magic missile this guy. Natural 1.
Wonderful. Why don't you read to it?
6. That is a scimitar attack for 1.
Ow. That's actually okay.
Okay. All right. It's your turn.
I will use theatrical distraction because
All right.
why not? Why not? 5. Nothing happens.
All right. He's like, haha, you think you can tell a tale? I can't either. That's a 2 for nothing.
Ha!
No hit.
Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to use my survivalist and basically see like molten lava rock and then just basically boot it at him. Just be like, "Pfft, there you go.
Nice.
Natural 20.
All right, so he does. So naturally, he would do 1 point of damage, but the next 20 gives me 2 points of damage, and he's stunned, so he doesn't attack me, so I don't have to use my cards.
Also,
Nice.
you can choose to use your cards after he rolls. Because if
Okay.
he gets a 2,
Then why bother?
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
cool.
Okay. That's good to know.
you see where that's gone. So I'm just gonna. I think, you know what? I'm going to make it appear as if the rocks underneath him disappears, and there's just lava underneath, trying to trick him with my illusionist skill. 18,
Nice.
which is 1 point of damage. I will go ahead and use my baby owl bear to heal 1. And do-
Owl bear.
2 points of damage, and he's stunned, so he does not attack me back.
Wow.
Dang.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'm going to join the crowd and attempt to do theatrical distraction. I'm going to be real sad if this doesn't work. And so as he's coming out of being stunned, his jingle and jangle, and I'm like listening to it and play the violin in time with it to like
Ooh.
see if I can get him to dance.
Fiddle-a-jig, if you will.
Basically, yes. On the board. Yes.
Nice.
7. I rolled an 18, so I do 1 point of damage and stun it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use Not a Joke. Tangle up your enemies in a stressful ball of string, so I've done 3 points of damage
All right.
and stunned it.
All right. He's getting down.
Getting there.
All right, so I'm going to. I saw it work once. I'm going to do it again this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna footy hot lava rock to him and hope to God I don't burn my feet. Oh wait, I'm a dragonborn. Everything's fine. It's a 2, so guess what? Nothing happens.
I mean everything's fine, but you know it's a fire zone.
Yeah.
7. He's going to come in with
I am gonna use my spider cloak
Pearl
not to
of
take
flame.
any more damage.
All right.
That's smart.
I'm gonna go in with burning hands. Just the.
Nice.
Okay, it would have been good, but I did 1 point of damage to it,
Any points of damage is better than none.
and
true.
I'm just gonna use my bottomless potion of swagger to do a 2nd point of damage. It is not dead, but I get 1 more health.
Okay.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind it. I'm not gonna do that. Okay.
All right. Seeing how well the song worked before, I'm gonna keep it up and like pick up the pace a little bit, trying to get it to turn itself into a whirling dervish of fire and pain on itself.
Jewelry.
Excellent. 2 points of damage, 11 to 16.
That is enough to kill it.
Yes.
Oh, please give us health.
You get 1 coin
Thank you.
and 1 item.
Ooh.
I'm tired of these items. I don't need any more.
I mean, using the items did help us.
Oh, okay, this is fine. I got an axe of dwarvish lords. It slices, it smashes, it's shiny. The handle's a bit short, though. Well, you know, it is for dwarves.
They're using an artifact as just,
Yeah.
hey, here's an item that you picked up.
Just take it. After use, flip the card, so it's a +2 to damage. So still no healing for me.
I have the 1 ring.
Give it back. Just throw it in Mordor. We're in
We're
the
in
fire
the lava. Throw it in.
It only does 1 thing. Don't get too excited. Play to shield from any attack.
Ooh, useful. And I have probably the most thematically appropriate thing ever. Liar, liar, pants on fire. A magical instrument that sets your enemies ablaze. +2 damage.
Excellent.
I could do like 7 points of damage in a single hit at this point if I had all the things.
All right. Should we move to a core space?
Let's-
How are we all doing?
Yeah, I mean, not
I'm
great, but
I'm at 3. I actually
too.
I think I'm gonna wait till after this combat or after this encounter to decide because
Okay.
I don't want to level up until like we're right before Felbros.
Yep.
I need 1 more coin to level up.
Regis is waiting.
Give me.
His name is not Regis.
Kathy Lee.
That's more like it.
Suspiciously convenient.
All right.
You're parched from the volcano's heat and randomly find a beautiful gold chalice full of water. A note beside it says, "Drink me." Do you drink it? Yes or no?
Nothing bad happens in Alice in Wonderland.
Yes. I'm all for drinking it. We drink it.
Yeah, I agree because I have my thumb covering the bit.
Oh, it's gonna be bad news, but yeah, let's do it.
Hey, yes, you gulp it down and feel stronger than an orc on Friday, +1 health.
Thank you.
Wait.
What? It was a magical potion, my friend.
It's water.
In all of the lore I have read, nowhere have I read that orcs are stronger on Friday. But I could be wrong. There's a lot of lore I haven't read.
Fair enough. Also, that D10 needs to travel with us.
Okay, what's happening? Are we fighting a monster? Are we
can
moving
move
a space?
I think we move to another core space.
Okay, let's see what happens. I mean, because can we always backtrack to a monster if we feel like it?
I don't know.
I honestly don't see any reason why not.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, let's go ahead and go forward to the core space and
Okay,
see
so
what
let's
happens.
see what happens here. Oh,
monster.
actually, it doesn't matter because I pulled Hellhound.
Oh, no.
Nothing but a hellhound.
Yep. Unless you want to be Puppy Chow, you'd better teach this bad doggy to play dead.
Sounds good to me.
You know, some of the flavor text is fun, and some of it you just like slow turn to camera, like, what were you thinking?
It's a 5.
15.
Let me give a quick roll of the dice there. What happened? 7. So
I go first. All right. Gonna set up the tracker.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, where did it go? Do not be fooled. Shh, do not be fooled by the hole in the tracker. No, I was looking not to give anything away, but there's no special rules here that I'm not seeing, right? Okay, cool.
All right. So this thing is like panting and snarling and everything, and I know that dogs are particularly sensitive to high pitched noises. So I'm gonna like hold down the string of the violin and just screech it at the highest possible note that is possible to play.
And jump off the ledge.
Don't piss off violinists; they'll break your eardrums. It's great. 13, 2 points of damage to it.
Oh, good.
Oof, okay,
Yeah,
now
it's
this
okay.
really a
something.
big mover here.
Gauging that, then I'm going to also use Giant Toad to do 2 more points of damage to it.
That's gross. And like in true dog style, it's gonna be bouncing around trying to like get the toad as it's hopping, you know, like when it tries to like puppies trying to chase a ball. Okay, I got super excited. How many points?
2 more. Cats do that too.
Okay, and there's nothing stopping me from rolling the dice of death.
Nope.
2. That's not bad. That's no hit.
Yes.
All right.
My 4 points of damage, my 4 points of health at the moment would appreciates that.
Do I want to use my axe here, or do I want to use my short sword, or do I want to? I don't know. So many choices, so little time. You know what? I'm gonna pull out the short sword and just try and stab it. So that's a 12 or above, please.
Oh, it was on that for a second
know.
too.
So I do nothing. I'm gonna roll puppy death and see if I need to use my night vision goggles. What did I get?
10.
Yeah, I should use my night vision goggles to decline that attack.
Like, no, thank you.
Nope.
You are the knight. Oof. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm going to make an illusion of myself leaping off of this thing from
That
hearing the
horrible
screech.
noise.
And hopefully it chases me and leaps off as well. Natural 20!
Wow.
Which is going to do 1
Yep.
plus 2, so 2 points of damage, and it is stunned.
Okay, so I don't attack.
And then
Correct.
I reappear and go, wait, it's okay. As it's like scrambling to get back up the.
You're teasing it, being
Yeah.
like,
Na, 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 na. You didn't see me. I'm gonna play it a bit safer on this one and then do the short bow attack.
okay.
I wish I hadn't. I wish I had done what I'd actually wanted to do. But I do 1 point of damage to it with an 18.
18. And it's not stunned or shocked or anything?
Nope.
What did I roll? That's a 3. So only 1 savage bite. So it takes a nip at you just as it comes over the edge, looking at you, but it bites you.
For
1 point of damage.
thank you.
You know what I'm going to do, since we're close to the end, and I forgot to do this last time, I'm going to use my thieves' gift. My thieves' guilt. I'm sorry, what? I have no thieves' guilt.
There's no guilt here.
No. So I see the signs and I find a secret thief's cache full of supplies. Apparently there was another thief, like the thief's bones are right behind that rock over there. So once per dungeon bowl, I'm bored. You may roll to see how much health you can distribute. So who else is doing poorly
I'm
with
at
me?
3.
I'm fine.
I'm at 4. I don't.
Oh.
So we each only get 1 point back.
But 1 point is 1 point.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Have I not used my healer this board?
No.
Huh, okay.
That's up to you because you're next. And so I don't get attacked back because I didn't do an aggressive
All right.
action towards the dog.
I mean, man.
I mean, it's now or never until the next beholder.
Well, we still, yeah.
Because, like, our little tracker guy is getting down there. He's heading towards sunset.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do. I'm gonna do the healer.
Okay.
Soothing
roll
words.
better. Say one.
Banana.
That's not. Bananas are gross.
Avocado.
Tacos.
Ooh, tacos.
Yeah, tacos is a soothing word.
4. Each of you get 1.
Thank
health.
you.
I appreciate it, though.
And it does not attack me.
Nope.
All right.
He's looking better than bloodied.
Better than blooded? I like it. I'm going to... I'll use theatrical distraction again because its ears are still like, no. So I'm going to just like, my hand is still up here. Do that note again.
He just circles now. He's chasing his tail at this point.
Right. Didn't work on him this time, I guess. I guess his ears flopped down, protected his ears from the worst of that.
Okay, and so he's
Roll.
gonna... Oops, I almost rolled the 20. Oops.
No.
Okay, apparently I have...
You have a problem?
Yes.
You actually need a dice tray.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know.
I have 4 paws, and none of them can hold a dice. So that is a 6. Ooh, and so only 1 point of damage for Savage Bite.
Okay.
I'm gonna chomp at you because you fiddled.
I mean, they still hold a grudge against the fiddler in Georgia. Yeah, devil went down to Georgia. Okay.
Let's see here. I'm gonna try... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try my short sword again. So I'm just gonna go in and try and poke the puppy with my short sword.
Don't put it that way. That just makes us sad.
Oh, 9. It was a 12 plus. And I have nothing to stop it from attacking me, so...
Okay.
1s and 2s, 1s and 2s, 1s and 2s!
9.
It's a 9 for a 9, so I do 2 points of damage to myself.
Ah.
Awesome.
All right.
Down to 4.
Seeing as you guys seem to be in trouble, I am going to... I'm just going to make it look like there's another violin right in front of it. 11 is 2 points of damage.
That
Thank
worked.
you, because now the dog is dead. I'm sorry.
I made it very
Yes.
afraid of violins.
So we each get a gold piece, and then
right.
we each get another item.
Wow.
Hail
There's not many item
hand.
cards. In fact, there is 1 each, so we're done with items.
Oh, really? Then what happens if there's no items? Can I trade one in and be like, I want a different one?
I got a pet mimic.
Thank you.
It mimics your foe's appearance, which is very distracting and buys you time.
Does it shield you? Or?
No, it is 1 damage, 1 health.
Oh. You have a lot of those.
Yes.
I got the Ponderous Tome. When used, this hefty book will provoke deep, remorseful thought in your enemy while you dodge out of the way. Play to shield from any attack.
And then I have the pseudo dragon. So it's my baby dragon to my adult dragon. What do you mean it's not a real dragon? Of course it is. It's adorable as I pet it. So this is +1 to damage and +1 health, which I really need.
Nice.
Okay, so
Let's do it.
fight Beholder 3.
Yeah.
And
I'm wondering if we shouldn't level up.
did I get a coin?
I thought you did.
I think I need one.
No, it's on your board.
Oh, there we go. So do we wait until after this Beholder to level up and go into this
so
one?
we all don't have to level up at the same time?
Okay.
Yeah. I do...
My fear is if I go down to nothing,
Then we'll be out of...
then I don't get to level up because I have to use my coins to revive myself.
I would level up if I were you. I've got 6 health and 2 cards that give me health. I'm okay for now.
Yeah.
But I think you should level up.
I kind of agree. I'm going to level up. So I'm going to give you all my coins. I'm going to reset my health to 10. And then I'm going to flip this card over. So I go from survivalist. Oh, I'm still a survivalist apparently. But I have double sickles, just like my little picture here. I have lightning breath, so my damage is more. And then I essentially do the same thing where I describe my environment to use my weaponry.
Does it give you more for the damage on
Yep. So my damage is now 2 and 3.
Nice.
And 2 and 3 as opposed to 1 and 2.
It no longer stuns, though.
No,
On
I
the
get a
bottom-
coin.
yeah, the bottom
I could
attack.
really use health instead of a coin, but
Yeah. And again, that's all. Everyone's is basically the same.
Okay.
I'm not going to level up.
I'm at 4 health. I kind of want to wait until after the mini boss to level up
that's what my thought was, but I may not make it.
because I have a shield and an add 2 damage.
All right.
Take a chance, roll the dice. Let's do this.
All right. Adventure begins.
Who's
I was
your,
actually quoting a different song, but yes.
you're running Beholder 3?
Yes. Beholder 3. Sound the alarm.
Meh.
The lightless entrance to Felbris's lair is filled with a foul stench. A small glow beckons you forward, but when you step deeper, an awful shrieking fills the air. It's shrieking fungus. Come up with a plan together to silence it. The DM rolls for the group's outcome.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh, too bad I used my spider web thing because I would just spider cloak it and just be like, Shh.
I have a frying pan. I might just make some some mushroom stew.
Oh, there you go.
How does that stop it from?
I'll use my fancy clothes as like gloves over my hands to like scoop up the fungus and drop it into Sebastian's frying pan, and then he can like use fire magic to set it on fire. It'll shriek a little bit louder for a little bit, but then it will be silent because it will be dead.
I like it.
Okay. Oh, and then when we're done, is there going to be anything left?
If you want there to be.
Okay, so just after all that's done, after this, here's the thing. I'm not a rogue or anything, but after the scene of the crime, we're gonna, you know that thieves case that I found before that I could get like extra health and stuff out of? So I'm gonna take the remains back there and lock it in the chest with my lock and chains, and then so that nobody finds it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So, and then
Yeah.
I roll. It is a 1.
Do you roll for each of us individually?
Nope, as a group.
Okay.
The shrieking alerts the beholder to your presence. It sends a telekinetic eye beam at you. Lose 1 health.
Not terrible.
Okay.
And that's it.
You know what? That's interesting. I thought for sure this was going to be a slog like everything
So
else,
did I.
where I'm like, everything's terrible.
Thank you.
That's it.
Okay.
So then we move into. I can't read that from over here.
Gauntle Grim.
I've never been there in D&D. What is the lore behind that?
I don't.
Me neither.
I'll have to look that up later.
But
All right, so all of our things flip. And now that we're here in the final push, I am going to level up.
Yeah. I guess there's no reason not to.
Exactly.
I should have waited. Damn it. Oh, well.
You know what? I am going to wait. I'm gonna
Really?
wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait until I'm closer to him.
Okay.
All right. Well, here is my 5 because I am just going to go ahead and do it.
Can you sell cards?
I know. I wish I could.
And now I have a double-bladed scimitar instead of a short bow. I went from being a ranged character to an up-close character. Why? Why? Anyway, and theatrical distraction remains the same, but it's 2 and 3. Okay. Right then.
Oh, we got to pull a thing and do a thing.
Time. Fire
Oh,
elemental.
wait.
What?
No.
Oh, no, you
We're
are
in
correct.
Gauntle
Yeah.
Grim.
We are in a different place. Kind of sad we didn't fight the fire elemental because its quote is, "May all your bacon burn."
I like crispy bacon personally. No fat, just nothing but a little char is good.
I like it a little bit fatty and a little bit charred, somewhere in between. All right. Ice baby.
Eh.
What?
They put a comma in a weird spot. You've stumbled into an ancient glyph ward. Spikes of ice crash through the floor, ceiling, and walls. Oh my! Each player come up with a plan to escape. Then the DM rolls for each player.
Oh, I totally know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my grappling hook and my ball of yarn. This is where the plan comes into action. So because while you guys have been doing things, I've been actually knitting myself like a real nice like yarn rope that's like a double like Celtic knot braid, whatever that means. I don't know, I'm just making up words now. And I'm going to attach it to my grappling hook, and I'm going to pretty much like Indiana Jones my way around these things where I'm like his whip where he's just like, whoosh, and then swing, and then whoosh, and swing, and whoosh, and swing.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be like, bye, as I'm floating through the air.
You duck, dodge, and slide and get an extra point of health back.
Yes,
Nice.
back to 10.
I have a climbing harness, and while Amy's not looking, I actually just hook up to that and join her on her adventures.
I thought I had too much bacon today, but apparently it's you.
1 to 4. Oof, better luck next time. Your toes might grow back. -1 health.
Yeah.
You need
I was
to make
weighing
the
you down.
yeah. I was gonna say you need to make that grappling hook a little bit higher.
I'm going to. Have you ever seen the Lindsay Sterling video Crystallize, where she plays the violin and dances her way through an ice cave?
Yeah,
That.
Sounds like a plan.
just doing your own jig, basically.
Basically, yeah. 9. Duck, dodge, and slide to some fantastic music.
Duck, dodge, duck, and dive, and dodge.
I mean, it doesn't do me much good because I'm already at 10, but at least I don't lose health, and I will take that. Miss
Okay,
Amy.
so-
And it doesn't look like there's any side ones in this area?
Or is this it?
Yeah, there are
Is
side
there?
ones.
Okay.
So are we gonna move forward? Are we gonna get to the big beholder?
I mean, I think right now
Big
you guys
buddy
are full
beholder.
health. Mm-hmm. Pushing straight to get that beholder.
Okay.
is the
I
plan.
agree.
Especially since we could actually fight something right
Yeah.
now. So let's. And we
we
do.
do.
So, it's a demi-lich. Not full lich, just partial lich. Just demi.
Also known as a blitch
Yep.
to the Quest and Chaos
If
people.
it's blighted. Okay, you enter a cave filled with skulls. It's creepy, but seems empty. The inflection there says, it's okay, everything's fine.
Everything's fine, exactly. It's the Ezra moment.
Uh-huh. Then a pair of eyes light up and a voice echoes around you. Who dare disturb my eternal rest? It's pretty much me every day. Why are you waking me up?
It's the dog.
Yep.
Surprise.
Okay, so where's this? I'm like, where's this little circle thing? All right, so I think we should fight the demi-lich.
I'll roll initiative. 18.
And there it goes.
17.
Cool. Thomas goes first.
All right. Okay.
So not to give anything away, but you guys should definitely for this one tell me how you're hitting it. If it would be a move attack or a weapon attack.
Ah.
I think I am going to use magic. Exclamation point clips. I'm going to illusionist it. I'm actually going to make it appear like one of the skulls is glowing and rising up. 14.
So-
2 points of damage.
What is it to hit on that one? Because that is unfortunately.
It is magic.
No, but is it a 12 plus or is it a 5 plus?
It is an 11 plus.
So if my math is correct, that does not actually hit.
All right.
What?
Careful with the magic.
Yep. Oh my god, or careful with the dice and my skills.
Clearly.
This dice
I
flying
got all
everywhere.
excited for my subtraction. I got all excited because I'm resistant to things.
Ah. Okay.
Blip. Oh boy. I'm sorry, everybody.
This is gonna hurt.
So that's a life drain for 2.
Okay.
Oopsie.
I'll take that. Okay.
Well then, seeing that magic seems to not be terribly
What?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
useful against this thing. Okay, so here's a question, DM. Would theatrical distraction count as a spell?
I don't know.
So mine says describe how you use magic to confuse the monster.
Yeah, and mine
me,
says
it's-
describe a weapon.
Yeah, and for mine, it's describe how you get the monster's attention. I'm distracting it.
Yeah, so
So I would say no, because it's not specifically, just like the words like move, you know, so like my lightning breath is an attack move. It's not
Right.
a magical thing.
Right.
Sneak your breath ain't no magic.
Oh. So that's how Dragonborn do it. They
Yeah, exactly.
They have such bad halitosis that something catches on
Yep,
fire.
they've got special things back here that just make it super smelly when you breathe.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
I say allow it.
All right, and you are the DM. I'm going to go ahead and try theatrical distraction, and
I'm a demi-lich. I've been around a while. It's going to have to be a real good one.
okay. Well, liches are very susceptible to tomes, so I'm just gonna like wave the tome, not using the item, but I have the item in my hand and I'm kind of waving it at
Yes,
it.
please. I will take forbidden knowledge any day as a demi-lich.
Right, 19. So that
Woo.
is 3 points of damage and a coin.
Nice.
3. Wow. Okay, so where are we? I don't know anything about Gauntle Grim. Is it a castle?
It looks like a underground cavern.
Sure.
Oh, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my survivalist skill.
Oh, sorry, Amy, you didn't attack me back.
That's right. I got so excited about the Tome of Magic that I was like, give it to me. Oh, crap. What is that, a 9?
9.
Life draining for 2. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I have good rolls. I'm apologizing.
Are we allowed to use more than one item per attack?
I thought
Yes.
you could. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
good
you
to-
can.
Good to know. Not for this guy, just keeping it in mind.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use my brute strength here as a red dragonborn and try and topple, because I see the demi-lich. I don't know if the demi-lich is floating or, if he's just got a pretty skirt or whatnot. But I'm going to topple over some like loose bricks in sort of like this weird pillar thing that apparently may have been holding up the ceiling, may not. Let's hope it's not.
Well, it's probably not load bearing.
I was going to say, at this point, it's probably not. So I'm going to try and topple that over onto the lich by using my survivalist skills.
All right.
So stay on the table for 2, and guess what? Nothing happens, because,
We need to get you a dice box.
yeah. Because that's terrible. So I'm going to probably roll another 9 to kill myself.
8.
Oh,
Close
yeah,
enough.
close enough. Yep, so that's 2 points of damage. Oopsie.
Oopsie doopsie.
All right, Thomas.
I don't like this, so I am going to use Burning Hands.
And that's a move?
It is an attack spell.
Okay. Spell.
Yes. But it is a 5+. And I
Yep,
rolled
so
a
17 is still 12 to hit.
Yes. So that does 1 point of damage, and I am going to then also throw my owlbear at it
Baby!
to heal 1 and do 1 more point of damage.
Got it. Okay. And it's angry, and it may hit you or it may hit the owlbear. It's not too sure yet. But for 7, it's probably going to hit you for 2 points of damage. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. 7 is Undead Screech, so I'm just going to scream at you how bad that was for 1 point of damage.
All right, sounds good.
How you doing over there?
Everything's fine.
Have you leveled up yet?
No.
Okay.
It's yeah, I have 2 left.
God. Okay.
I have no money, so I can't help you out.
I have 2 monies. If he dies though,
Well, all mine goes away and I don't get the level up. That would be
yeah, that would be really
bad.
bad.
I do have 1 shield, and I can also heal.
Because on this tile. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I am gonna try the theatrical distraction again.
Okay. That worked last time.
It worked really well last time. Seeing how keen he is on forbidden knowledge, I'm going to start playing an old elf ballad, something that is just like deep in the history books, and see if that doesn't distract him to be like, what's the rest of the story though? Scheherazade this. 11, 2 points of damage,
Ooh.
and I will.
Continue. I was going to say, because we are, the demi-lich goes, and then dies.
Excellent. Then I won't do what I was about to say.
Yep. And so after defeat, we each get 1 gold piece. Really not a great, for a demi-lich, it's really not a great hoard.
Oh, and after that, I am going to level up.
Thank God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry. You know who shouldn't roll this guy? Me.
It looks like I'm going to be the one rolling him.
If we continue on straight, yes.
I think we should, because I just got all my health back, and now I do 2 damage on the base attack.
Yeah, I think we just keep going with the core.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it to it.
My dragon has not attacked yet.
And we might not roll initiative.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Rockabye Vampy. It is a baby vampire. You follow a horrible wailing and find a vampire baby. You need to get past the little bloodsucker before it decides to snack on you. But you really shouldn't hurt it.
Really?
Come up with a plan together to put it to sleep. Then choose 1 player to roll for the group's outcome. Well, I've got a frying pan, right? So that can
That's not the sleep. It's not the sleep it was talking about.
I was going to suggest, because I'm the musical instrument person over here, the elf bard, that I start just like playing a da da dun da da dun, and
I lost my backpack.
I have no words for you.
I know it's got a frying pan and a climbing harness.
Why don't you just wait on that? Because I'm going to...
It's fine. I'll just go along with the group.
Okay, because the other thing I was going to do is I was also going to wrap it in that yarn scarf that I had made to grappling hook swing around with, and just kind of wrap it up real tight so it can't like get at you in sort of that like newborn baby like
The
this
swaddling.
thing. Yes, the swaddling. I'm going to swaddle baby vampire.
While I'm over here playing.
Say your soothing
And
words.
I'm looking for my backpack. I think this is a good plan.
So here's a question. Do we think we want to roll high on this? Because it's 1 person rolling, right?
So you're going to give the dice to me?
No, I was going to say I haven't used my inspiring voice this tile, so I could re-roll to get a higher roll. So if we're aiming for high,
So
Do we
here's
get to roll and
the
find the
thing.
outcome?
I get to choose the player to roll for the group's outcome. I will give it to you.
thank you.
Okay.
Are we rolling d20s or d10s?
D20.
All right.
Which confused me at first looking at this. I'm like,
Right. 12?
12. You soothe it into an undead sleep.
Excellent.
Night, night, baby.
Plus 1 gold.
Hey.
Night,
Good
night.
night, little baby.
And that's the baby. And we have just a beholder left.
Let's get it.
So I will go ahead and for the audience.
Why are you showing it what it can do to kill us?
All of my things have been in preview and not program this whole time. whole time.
Oh, you're editing this. That's fine.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
I was going to say, you're editing it so you can put it in for the YouTube people.
And welcome back.
Okay.
All right, what's happening? What are we doing?
Let's go kick Beholder butt.
So,
And I think I'm the one
I
running
will
this.
pass the DM torch to you.
Crud.
So you use the other side of the. Actually, I don't think that fits in.
Does it?
There. Oh, okay.
Yes, it does. All right. Not that side.
It's the pointy side.
Is it the pointy side?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Felbra. So we have to roll for initiative?
3.
12.
Night turn.
Awesome.
All right. I am going to try this theatrical distraction again.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna watch like all of the eyes floating around and be like, my goodness, I've never seen anything quite like this, and start composing a song immediately on the subject of the many-eyed one. Because why not?
Natural 20.
All right. So with a 17 plus, I do 1, 2, 3 points of damage, and then I do
+1 for the
one more
natural.
for the natural 20, and then I'm just gonna use all of my items.
Oh, cool.
So Liar Pants on Fire does 2 more points of damage. Giant Toad does 2 more points of damage. And Not a Joke does 2 more points of damage.
And we have rounded the corner to maybe halfway dead.
All right.
All right, the ball's rolled.
And then can I have another coin? Because
Yes, and you get 1 coin. You get 1 gold.
not like it's useful, but whatever. 2. 1 to 2 is a miss. And it
Nice.
does no damage to me.
All right, Amy.
And speaking as the person who can see the tracker, it is bloodied.
Awesome. I wish I had other skills because I have to use weapons because I'm a red dragon, but I had the most genius spell. I'll have to tell you about it later that I would make up on the spot. It would be an eye chart, and I would have to make him read the eye chart, and then as he read it out loud, he would actually give, it would be a spell. But I don't cast spells, so that doesn't work.
I prepared exploding runes today.
Yes.
That's exactly what it says as he reads it. EIXPLO. Oh, man. Okay, so instead, what do I have? I mean, the cavern's already, I've tried to, knock over the cavern. You know what? He's got laser eyeballs. Mm-hmm. And so what I'm going to do is actually terrible, but also somewhat hilarious in the fact that I'm just going to run around. I'm just going to run around and being like, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. And while he's trying to, laser zap me, he basically laser zaps all of the rock and the stuff in the cave to fall on him.
Ooh.
So I'll be like, whee!
I like it.
All right, so that's my survivalist skill. Let's hope I roll something good.
Come on.
Oh, that's nothing.
Shoot.
Nothing.
All right.
Okay, just go ahead. Just hit me. It's fine.
6. That is 6 to 9 is disintegration ray for 2 points of damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
Shield.
Do I shield it or do I wait and see how this goes?
You only have so many shields.
I know. You know what? I will. I
might
think
as
I'm
well.
going to shield it. So I'm going to use my spider cloak. Spider cloak. Eat some flies, then I choke.
All right. I am going to, man, I think, you know what beholders hate more than anything? Beholders. So I'm going to make another beholder illusion coming from behind us, zapping lasers all over the place.
Is it going to be Xanathar?
Of course. The lazy eye stoned beholder. That is a 15.
Nice.
Which is 2 points of damage.
2.
Just out of curiosity, are they like Highlander? There can only be one.
In a lair.
That makes sense. 4. Nightmare Vision, 1 point of damage.
That's perfectly fine.
All right. Well, seeing how well all of that worked out for me, I'm gonna try to do another theatrical distraction.
Of course.
'Cause let's do it. At this point, I'm sending the hunting falcon flying at each of its eyes and just nip, 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 while I keep time with the violin.
Can it poop on the big eye?
Yes.
Okay, good.
14. 2 points of damage.
All right.
And now it rolls to hit me in return. 3. I take 1 point of damage from the nightmare vision.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to play it safe and just breathe on it. Or actually,
The power of halitosis.
Exactly. Or should I do the double sickles? Because I really want to throw some other business at it. So if I come in and double swing at it with my sickles, it's a 5 to hit, which means that it increases my chances to
exactly.
60?
To do exactly what I did and just dump the damage on it.
Please, please, please.
9.
It's a 9. Okay, so that does 2 points of damage. Plus, then I'm going to just in there with my second sickle. I'm going to trade it out for my Dwarvish Lord knife. axe, whatever this is, and add another 2, so that's at 4 damage. Then I'm gonna have my pseudo dragon, love you babe, fly after it because it's like, mommy's the best, for another point of damage and a point of heals.
Okay.
All right, so I get back to 9.
All right.
Then let's see what it does.
5. Nightmare vision, you take 1 point of damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
All right. I think a meteor storm is the perfect thing to do right now, which is 5+.
I was going to say.
Natural 20!
Yeah.
Wonderful.
For 3 points of damage, and do I need to use my pet mimic?
Nope, it killed it.
All right.
That was shockingly easy, but mostly because of all those lovely items.
Mm-hmm.
We came in with an artifact, the Axe of the Dwarven Lords. Of
Yep.
course it was easy. Anyway.
And the One Ring.
So do we now own the dungeon?
Yes, we own Gauntlegram. We're going to set up some sort of...
After defeat, one by one, Felbrus's eye stalks close their eyes until finally its central eye crashes shut and it falls to the ground. The weird formations and strange creatures the beholder conjured disappear, and the dwarves are able to reclaim their home.
Oh man, they're gonna want their axe back.
Just don't tell them you have it.
I'm gonna have to hide that in my cloak somewhere.
We got 3 gold coins out of this. That is amazing.
Yeah, I have 5 now.
So then what do we do at the end of the game? Is there any sort
Is
of
there,
like
Yay, you've won.
wrap-up scenario? That's
There's no legacy component
You
to
are
this.
entirely too used to
I
pandemic
know,
over
to be
here.
like there's so much excitement here.
That is the
Yeah.
end of Adventure Begins. That's Adventure Ends right there. That is
Fun
the
little
end
game.
of a repetitive, I'm always going to use an illusion on this thing, or going to,
But the dice may fool you.
yeah.
Yeah. The dice may illusion you.
Yes.
Yep. But again, it was a fun little game, so wrap it up, Thomas. Wrap it up.
That is going to do it for this episode and only episode of...
Are you looking for the
hold on,
box
hold on.
of...
That is going to do it for this playthrough of Adventure Begins. Good for kids, good for families, not good for adults.
Are you sure? I had fun.
Actually,
that was
I had
fun.
some fun.
My flavor was real flavorful.
Well, and that's the fun thing about being an adult playing it is that you can think of all the fun ways to do things.
Yes, so that's it. Have
Yep.
fun. Thank you guys, and check out our other cool stuff here on Quests and Chaos.